Hey, what's up, guys? This is John from TheUndercoverBrony, and I am here with a very special guest. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Yo, what's up, peeps? My name is snakeskin 94, aka the lesser-known Brony Chat guy, and I'm here with John because we have something pretty cool to discuss with y'all today.
Yes, we do.
This is about San Diego Comic-Con's release of the Season 4 storyboards, because as you may have noticed, this is John and mine's month, like, whenever the hell we feel like a collab. And we talk about one thing and one thing only on the Snake and John collab thing, and that's ponies.
Yeah!
One thing and one thing only is motherfucking ponies. Because we can.
And it's free.
Yeah. Alright, so John, kick us off.
Okay, so the first animatic that was shown, it was basically where Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon are being idiots again to the CMC, and the one thing that was really apparent was that they were talking about Scootaloo and her inability to fly.
And everyone drew a collective ooh.
Indeed. So real quick before I get into like the meat of dissecting this animatic, it's also worth mentioning that we will have an Equestria Games episode, because they actually said Miss Harshwinny, which was the Equestria Games inspector from Games Ponies Play, so...
Which I'm happy about for two reasons. One, because, oh sweet, that wasn't just a plot point that they're just going to use. And two, because I actually liked Games That Ponies Play. And, yeah, I thought it was a decent episode. I mean, hell, it was better than Spike at Your Bloody Service.
Oh, yeah.
And I know John likes sidekicks only, but I'm not a fan.
Okay.
But anyway, yeah, so that's going to happen. That's going to be cool.
Yeah. And if we want to dissect this a little bit, we're going to have to talk about Rainbow Dash here. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, just make it quick.
Okay, so honestly, it's going to be interesting to see how Dash is going to react if she actually has to find out. I think you said there was going to be 3 reasons.
No, well, what I was telling you was that there are 3 ways they can go with this, and 2 of them are wrong. So the one way they can go with this is Rainbow Dash is completely 100% supportive of Scootaloo. Now, it's a well-known fact that I'm a Rainbow Dash basher, but let's be honest. She's cocky and egotistical, and she cares a lot about her reputation. Now, not only would it shame Rainbow Dash, being how close she is to Scootaloo, that Scootaloo can't fly, but it would kind of be a bit of a bummer to Pegasi everywhere, because they're a very proud race. Not like in the regal sense like the unicorns, but they're still pretty, proud of who they are. The second one, which is also wrong, is that Rainbow Dash is completely unsupportive. Now, again, professional Rainbow Dash hater. I should get a card for that. But I will say this. She's not completely unloyal, and you can see she does have a bit of a soft spot for Scootaloo. And it would be completely out of character if she's just like, oh, I don't want to be seen with you. The only way they could do this is if, unfortunately, it's going to have to be kind of a half Scootaloo, half Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash is going to have to find some character development and get a balance between, what she wants and what's best for her friend, Scootaloo. Which will be interesting to see, but I don't know, I'm not expecting great things from Rainbow Dash, but I am expecting great things from Scootaloo.
Indeed.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she is.
The Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon thing it's not unexpected, but I'm one of those people that's in the camp, like, Silver Spoon only does what she does so she can feel accepted by Diamond Tiara.
That's the same with me.
But, man, I wanted to slap... I don't want to say this, but I wanted to slap those fillies in the face.
Yeah.
I wanted to break Silver Spoon's glasses.
Indeed.
Before we move on to the second part of the 4-part Animaniacs thing. We found out recently that season 4 is coming a lot sooner than we expected.
Yes, November 23rd. It's exciting.
Which I'm pumped about, because originally it was announced the first quarter of January of 2014. And it's like, you know what happened if January last year, this year, Discord came back?
Yeah.
They'd have to pull a real good Deus Ex Machina out of their ass to top that.
Yeah. One thing before we move on to the next animatic, though, is the fact that I'd like to see the relationship between Scootaloo and the other CMC, because, yeah, we've seen that they're really good friends and they're really close, but if there's something that happens that, Scootaloo just can't take it anymore and emotions get the better of her, I'd like to see that kind of support from Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle.
I still think Scootaloo should try going into being a mechanic.
Yeah.
But
because that was an awesome looking cutie mark in One Bad Apple.
And I would just love to see Scootaloo go, nope.
Exactly.
Scooter, nope. All right, so that was that. That's going to be awesome. The second part is, oh god. Okay, this one is literally a callback for older viewers of the audience. So it opens up with the main 6 and Spike, right? They're in like what looks like a big city, like if you cross New York with like kind of like with Gotham. Well, not Gotham, but like Metropolis, right? Ironically, because it's called Metropolis. God. First Ponyville, then Canterlot, then Appaloosa, then Manhattan, then Saddle Arabia, and now Metropolis? What the actual hell, man? I mean, that's... and
they're going too far with the horse puns.
And then... I can't do it with a straight face, you tell him.
Okay. Spike turns around and says, "You're the Power Ponies." I literally had to pause the video and do a double face palm. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're doing another Power Rangers reference. No, no.
And you and I were talking on Skype a few days ago, and you showed me this, and I dropped my headset. I paused and shouted Metropolis, and you're like, keep going, it gets better. And then this. Spike goes into a whole thing. He gives them superhero names, but honestly, I'm glad they went with, what was it, the Power Mares?
The Power Ponies, yeah.
Yeah, the Power Ponies. I'm glad they went with that and not the Powerpuff Ponies.
That would have been going too far.
Yeah, plus I think Lauren Foss would have taken that as a slap to the face.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all there really was. It was introducing Metropolis and the Power Ponies. So I'm curious whether, I mean, obviously the episode won't be taken seriously at all, but I'm curiously about it.
Yeah, indeed. So, the third animatic we want to talk about is the Apples to the Core song that they showed off.
Yes, it's another Apple family adventure. We've seen that the Apple family at times can really come together and just have super good times, right? Well, and it's a song, so, and honestly, I kind of like it a little better than Raise This Barn.
Yeah.
Mainly because there's no one making that stupid racist barn joke.
Yep.
Seriously, the day that song came out, that was on the episode came out, people are like, racist barn, duh.
Ugh. And it became one of the most famous memes of the season.
Racist barn, and it didn't help that Applejack was like, get her done.
Exactly.
Nothing against Larry the Cable Guy, but it's just, it doesn't help matters. I mean, they could have referenced Jeff Foxworthy. It wouldn't have saved that song. But this animatic is special because if you haven't seen it, when you do watch it, you'll notice there is a Pinkius Piacus with Apple Bloom, Big Mac, and Applejack while they're singing the song.
And Granny Smith.
Oh yeah, and Granny Smith too.
Yeah. So,
go into a little detail about this.
Okay, well, from what people have been speculating, from what videos I've seen, they're speculating that it's probably going to be Pinky's feeling lonely, that she doesn't have an actual family, and that she has not been with her actual family in, quite frankly, years.
Many moons.
Many moons. And also probably the fact that that there was also something that was announced with this, is that Inky and Blinky are going to make an appearance. So it could probably be a correlation to this exact episode.
Which is awesome for me, because while Fluttershy is my favorite pony, I've always had a little bit of a intrigue with Pinkie Pie, because when she's not being annoying, like in the Cranky Doodle episode,
yes,
which John and I are not fans of, when she's not being that, she's actually to me she's a really interesting character, and I love Party of One, not because it's like the darkest episode, which it arguably is, but or something like that. I'm fascinated with Pinkamena. But that's like a subject for another day. I'm always interested in like what goes on in her head, and with the mention of Inky and Blinky possibly coming to a new episode, I'm like, yes, finally some more development on maybe the most fascinating character in the show. I say maybe because they try to make Twilight fascinating, but it's like hit or miss with people. And the thing, I've always had some theories about Pinkie Pie, and one of them's always been that I think she ran away from home.
I think so too.
And I remember John was showing me this, and I literally paused the video and I did this. I went, "We get it, Hasbro. Pinkie Pie is lonely. We get that she is honestly, I have a buddy of mine over here. His name's Isaac. His 11-year-old and 12-year-old sisters watch the show with, and he watches it with them too. And even they were telling me, "Oh yeah, Pinkie Pie's totally lonely."
Yeah.
And it's like, it's more like a finally thing for me than I could just like high five myself and just see if any of my theories were right.
The one thing I'm interested about, especially with Inky and Blinky coming back, is the fact that we're going to see them as mares. Are their mane styles different? Are they no longer straight like Pinky's was? Are they going, like, what are their cutie marks? I mean, come on. There's been fan fictions, most notably Families, which I've been reading, that they actually show up. And I'd like to see what they look like as mares.
I really am curious to see what season 4, mainly because I really wonder how it's going to affect the outcome of Fem Fiction. Just because I think that's why a lot of people were mad about Twilight. I think I figured it out. People were pissed about Twilight becoming an alicorn because they're just pissed off that their alicorn OC was hated.
Yeah.
Seriously, alicorn OCs are not okay. Why do you think it's okay?
Exactly.
Not you, John, but I mean,
yeah.
And while I'm on the subject, you don't have to give every OC a tragic background.
Yeah.
Not every OC's parents have to be dead, or they have to be raped by Chrysalis in a gangbang with Discord.
Ugh.
Okay, I'm sorry, off track, but that was that. The 4th animatic.
Yes.
Super awesome time.
Yes.
So Twilight, right, is walking up to Celestia's like throne, and then from behind the throne comes Princess Luna, which everyone's like, Luna, and then she's like, and Twilight's basically like, dude, what the hell? And then Luna's like, what'd she say?
It's like there can only, or why do you think that that you can sit idly by while they steal my light.
Yeah, she basically goes into a "there can be only one" speech.
Mm-hmm.
And then, dun 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 dun, Nightmare Moon is back!
Yeah!
Yeah, it's awesome. Tonight is the night for Nightmare Moon to rise and take you all to the depths of demise. It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it is.
You know, I'm inspired. I want to write lyrics to that. I want to get Bronified on this, and then just like, Bronified needs to do a Nightmare Moon song.
He does. He so does. I mean, come on, in his Brony Metal Melody, his Nightmare Moon remix was phenomenal.
Oh, it was so cool.
Yeah.
So there's some speculation on that part. Honestly, my heavy metal inspired wishes for the episode won't come true. But honestly, I really am fascinated. Not fascinated. Well, yeah, but I'm interested because I remember during season 3 there was a rumor that Luna was going to get an episode, and it was like she was tempted by the dark side again or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So that was interesting to me because Luna is definitely one of those characters that does not get enough like description, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm really pumped to see what they're gonna do for that.
Yeah, indeed. There's been some speculation that's saying, you know, this could be the present day, where she's talking to Twilight, or it could be that Twilight is just seeing what happened when when Luna first became Nightmare Moon, and she's just talking to Celestia at that point. But another thing that's really interesting is that right before Luna transforms into Nightmare Moon, you see that she's actually is a little scared before it fully envelops her.
Yeah, I did notice that.
There's been speculation that since the comics are apparently canon,
wait, what?
Apparently they say the comics are canon, and that would follow in with the Nightmare Rarity saga.
But the comics were lame.
Yeah, pretty much.
And they supported Pinky Dash. That is not okay.
Yeah.
Man. Sorry, that just kind of... I didn't even know that. I legitimately did not know that. That just kind of ruined my day. Thanks, John.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
So, yeah. So, basically, to sum it up, we have the second Scootle episode we've been waiting for. Mm-hmm. We've got a Power Rangers homage, and maybe just a superhero homage in general.
Mm-hmm.
We have Pinkie Pie confronting her past, and we have the return of Nightmare Moon. If this season is not nominated for an Oscar or like a Slammy Award or something, or a Saxy, then I will be a little disappointed. But in all honesty, yeah, I think we can all agree it'll be better than season 3.
Indeed. So, but yeah, that's all we got to say on that.
Yes,
that's all I got to say about that.
All I have to say about that with John.
Yep, pretty much.
All right. Thanks for joining us. Oh, wait, it's your channel. You do the outro.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, guys. You know, it was a lot of fun. Thank you, Snakeskin, for joining. This was a lot of fun to do. And,
yeah, no problem.
And yeah, so definitely check out Snakeskin. He deserves a lot of love. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. And we will talk to you guys later.
Well, yeah, and check out the Undercover Brony. Well, I mean, you probably have already checked out the Undercover Brony. But I actually want to plug another friend of mine's channel. It's totally unrelated to John. Any of you guys ever heard of Dark Samus 288? Well, if you haven't, just check him out. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it was cool talking to you, and season 4 for the win, hopefully.
Indeed. All right, see you guys later. Peace out, Dragon.
Peace, metal, and ponies.
Yeah!
Yeah!